According to a story in The Hollywood Reporter, the advance ticket sales record held by Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight of $25 million has just been smashed. According to the report, some industry sources are saying the final tally of Star Wars The Force Awakens advance ticket sales could likely hit $125 million. As a result, theater owners have been expanding the number of screens the film will play on. Originally opening on 3,900 screens, The Force Awakens is now scheduled to hit over 4,100 screens tonight. Christian, are you surprised by these new numbers we're seeing for tonight's official opening of Star Wars The Force Awakens?
Well, I'm not going to lie and say, nah, I saw this coming. Yeah, I'm surprised by 125 million in pre-sales. And I thought, didn't Jurassic World do really well in pre-sales?
Not as well as The Dark Knight.
Really? Interesting. I mean, 25 million, and it's like just smacking that number around. That's incredible. I mean, I'm still not going to go away from my $190 million weekend opening, but I would not be surprised if it obliterates that number at this point. I mean, wow.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
About 125?
No, I mean,
wow.
Not after, when we saw movie ticket outlets getting crashed around the world when that trailer came out and when they put the advanced ticket sales up for sale, and we saw whether it was AMC or Fandango or movietickets.com or whatever, and all these sites were crashing from that. At that point, I was shocked at that, but that insulated me from being shocked about hearing this $100 to $120 million. As a matter of fact, Fandango put out a press release today saying Star Wars has now become their #1 ticket sales movie of all time, including movies after they've opened.
Wow.
Like, no movie on Fandango has ever sold more tickets than Star Wars Force Awakens, and Star Wars The Force Awakens hasn't even opened yet. It opens tonight. So I found that really fascinating.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to stick with my $230 million total opening. We'll see. But here's the interesting thing, is that a lot of people are avoiding going to the movies tonight or this weekend to see Star Wars Force Awakens because there's this assumption that all the tickets are sold out. Right. And Disney's been going on this full court press to try to let everybody know there are still lots of tickets available, everybody. Please go out and see the movie. So if you're sitting around, as long as you don't live in Los Angeles, because Los Angeles might be tough, but if you live almost anywhere else in the country and you want to go see Star Wars The Force Awakens this weekend, they're having practically around-the-clock screenings. Right. You're going to be able to probably get a ticket if you want to go see it this weekend. So anyway, Shep, what about your reaction to this?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm not blown away because when it crashed all of the entire world's internet, it was like, that's pretty big. So, I mean, I didn't think it would be 100 million over the Dark Knight sales, but when we announced it, it's like, yeah, it makes sense, especially seeing people all around. They're like lined up at the AMC 16 right now, like 4 separate lines. There's people like
are they there already?
Yeah, right now there's 3 separate lines.
Oh, we got to go over there and take some pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a guy with a giant
we
BB-8
should seriously
hat.
go over there and take some
right
pictures.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, I mean, actually, Jonathan got a ticket for a 5 a.m. screening on Friday morning. So they're doing the kind of thing that when movies sell out everywhere, movie theaters, it's about a business. They start opening up. We got a 1 o'clock, we got a 2 o'clock, we got a 3 o'clock, we got a 4 o'clock, we got a 4:15, we got a 4:30 in the morning screening. So if you really want to see it and it's sold out and you're in LA, go early, like I'm talking extra early, like 4 in the morning. You will see Star Wars The Force Awakens tomorrow morning. You'll get a chance to see it. So I'm not really surprised about this insane amount of money that it's making.
And it brings up the same thing we talked about last month, is that these numbers now, we're getting 100 to 120 million advanced ticket sales when the previous record was 25 million. This is something we are never going to see again. It is breaking the previous record by 4 or 5 times. We're never going to see that again. Now, a lot of people misunderstood me the last time I said that, is to saying, are you saying no movie's ever going to make as much money as Star Wars Force Awakens? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying nothing is ever going to come along and beat the existing record by 4 or 5 times. Right. We're never going to get a movie that's going to come out and sells $500 million in advanced ticket sales, because that's what you would have to do to equal what The Force Awakens just did, destroying the previous record by that much. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I mean, even Star Wars Episode 8 isn't going to do that. It might make 150 million in advanced ticket sales, maybe 160, but it's not going to make 500 million.
When you can start being a hologram inside of a movie, maybe. when you can
Yes.
actually walk around in the movie, like, which happens like 10 or 15, 20 years from now, it might happen.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.